your social feeds, like mine, have been inundated with the Pilates body, I empathise. You scroll through Instagram and there she is, that long, lean, Victoria's Secret-like body, often perfectly posed on a reformer or a Pilates mat, radiating an unattainable ideal. And while Pilates is an incredible method, one I personally advocate and subscribe to, the concept of a singular Pilates body is frankly a damaging illusion, a myth that makes people adverse to trying Pilates. So today we're not just debunking it, we're delving into how some Pilates instructors are simply trying to sell you their body, rather than a workout plan truly tailored to your health goals and needs. If you're new here, hello, my name is Ruth. I'm an accredited eating disorder specialist and registered trauma therapist. And if you like your psychology sprinkled with a bit of pop culture, hit the subscribe button to learn when new videos arrive. First, let's go back to the source, Joseph Pilates himself. When Joseph developed his method, which he called controlology, his primary goal was not about creating a specific aesthetic. He wasn't aiming for a particular dress size or Instagram-worthy pose. Joseph was actually a fairly ill child who grew into an adult who was passionate about transforming his health. He even worked with soldiers in World War I, helping them gain mobility and control again. His focus was on core strength and stability, flexibility, balance, mind-body connection, and injury prevention and rehabilitation. Nowhere in his original philosophy was there a blueprint for a specific Pilates body look, because this activity was all about enhancing well-being, no matter your size or shape. As an aside, Joseph's co-founder and wife Clara is often overlooked in conversations about the development of Pilates, and many suggest that it actually couldn't have been developed without her. So let's give some feminist snaps to Clara. So if Joseph and Clara didn't create this Pilates body ideal, who on earth did? The unfortunate reality is that on platforms like Instagram, visual appeal often trumps genuine expertise. For many instructors, their own body becomes their primary marketing tool, some intentionally and some unintentionally. They showcase their specific physique, which might be lean, either sculpted through years of dedicated training or through more unhealthy means, and of course enhanced through lighting and angles and filters. Interestingly, on many occasions I myself have been asked about how I got my Pilates body, which really spurred me to make this video. And here is the secret. I don't have a Pilates body. I have a tennis body and a weightlifting body and a walking body. My body has looked the same no matter which movement or exercise I have done. I am naturally slightly more petite, I have a very long torso, and I build visible muscle definition pretty quickly. On top of this, I have had the lifelong privilege of wealth, which has allowed me to eat nutritious foods from a very young age, as well as the opportunity to exercise regularly and have memberships to nice gyms and fitness clubs. I don't actually have a Pilates body. But the unspoken message of many of these Pilates influencers is, do my workout and you'll get my body. And this is a psychological trap because it doesn't take into account things like genetic factors, disabilities, privilege. The reality is that most of these instructors that you see who do go viral haven't attained their body through Pilates. They started Pilates with that body, and oftentimes I see that body attained through very damaging means. Diets which are not sustainable or healthy, surgery that goes undisclosed, and the more viral content they produce, the bigger their platforms become, casting a shadow on other instructors who have a wider variety of body types. There's a huge problem with diet culture in the Pilates industry. These instructors teach us that to engage in Pilates, you need to have a specific body type. And often we can't attain that through Pilates, especially the 15 or 20 minutes they say they're doing every day. These instructors often subtly push diet culture with their what I eat in a days, their constant body check. And not to forget that an instructor focused on selling their aesthetic is less likely to emphasize modifications, individual limitations, or the principle of listening to your own body. The focus shifts from your unique journey and capabilities to a one-size-all-fits ideal. So what should a Pilates instructor actually be selling you? Not their body, but the integrity of the method and its benefits and modifications for your body. A good Pilates instructor, whether online or in person, focuses on form and alignment, how you're moving, not what you look like when you're moving, how you feel in your body, celebrating your increased strength, flexibility, and control, regardless of outward appearance, tailoring the workout to your current ability and needs, and promoting sustainable movement practices that support your overall well-being. So the next time you're scrolling through social media and see that Pilates body ideal, pause. Remember that true Pilates is so much more than just aesthetics. And I honestly think that Joseph and Clara would be fairly horrified as to what has become online. Their original goal was health for all, rehabilitation, about building a strong body not just for Instagram, but for life. Do not let social media sell you a manufactured ideal of health and well-being. Seek out instructors of a variety of body types who will prioritize your health, strength, and unique journey, not their own reflection and views. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the Pilates body myth? Have you yourself felt pressured by those images like I have in the past? Please do share your experiences and comments below. I always love to hear them. I'll see you soon, my love.